Hello everyone, and welcome to another commentary playthrough from Magoo Gaming. Today is it's gonna be interesting. I'm looking very much forward to play this game. It's a game or let me say the series. We already did playthrough, or they playthrough of Bendy and the Ink Machine. This is the next one. It's a prequel to Bendy and the Ink Machine, Bendy and the Dark Revival. It came out in 2020. It's a survival horror game. It's developed by Joey Drew Studios and published by Drew Drew Studios. It's created by Paul Crowford and Mike Desjardins. The game I got recommended, let's say the series, by a special someone that recommended this game highly to me. I had beforehand had them eyed out a bit, as I mentioned when we did the playthrough of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Eyed it out, but thought, yeah, in time I'll have a look at it. I'll have a crack at it. But it looked interesting for sure. Looked like something for me that I could highly enjoy. I thought it was kind of like a comic book shooter kind of game. I did not expect the horror in it as it was, and I was very surprised how good the first one it was. Also, to see you guys' reactions to the videos made me think, yeah, there's no questions asked. We're just gonna in time play this game as well. So that is what we are about to do today, to see what this game is about. I got this recommended this one as being the best. It is, as I said, a prequel to it. I have never seen any videos, never seen any playthrough of it, so I have literally no clue about what's gonna go down in this game, what's gonna happen. Let me just quickly run through the settings. Yeah, a bit of the brightness usually I like that. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you'll enjoy it as much as I I kind of already know I will. So with any further ado, let's start up a new game. We'll go normal difficulty and then play it by ear, I guess. If you visited the studio before, if you've mastered the studio, if you're new to the studio. I'm guessing new to the studio means that the franchise as it is, so I'm guessing we go normal and take it from there. So let's see, let's see. If we get an intro, then I'll get back to after the intro.
We're always free to choose, to believe what we want to believe. But when you step back, when you really look at where you've been and the things you've done, your past will come to devour you.
June 18th, 1973. That was started kind of dark. Man, the graphics looks good in this game. Again, it's about 5 year old now. From what I
There you
could
go, little guy.
gather.
And only 800 more
Still
frames to
the
go.
cartoonish vibes, which
No way
I
I'm
like.
getting
I
through
really
tonight
like that
without some
first.
coffee. Probably some downstairs.
So
Time
we
for
are
a
in
little
game right now.
adventure.
Locate the elevator. It's I don't know if you guys recall, but how the first game ended was kind of this, not as the first game's art style was very 80s comic style, Looney Tunes comic style. But when it ended up, it got more new school realistic. Oh, I like this feature when the mirror in games actually is a mirror, not just a foggy mess, so to say. It's one of those small details. This is still very cartoonish, but gives me more a resemblance to Borderlands. More like Borderlands, I think. That's just my initial feel of the game. I wonder if it will go back to sorry. Jump scares right from the back. This already seems promising. I still feel that. Sorry, that is still a bit dark. There we go. It could be the theme of the game that it really wants to turn dark, but I just like to be able to watch the details. You know what I mean?
Really? They locked
Well,
me in? Good thing I brought my own key today.
Retrieve your office keys. Gotcha.
Who put this here?
Yeah, that was there before. Bendy the demon. What? Interesting. Funny thing is that the game doesn't tell you anything about the controls, more or less. They're taken,
Here's the
but there is
key.
so few controls. I know that it's very minimalistic. Kind of like it at some point. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes it can feel the opposite, but it also depends. This to me is more a walking sim to the fullest.
Not the most welcoming hallway I've ever seen.
I was about to say, did that broomstick just move?
Hello? Is someone there?
Fuck. Sorry. So we got to the elevator at least.
Audrey.
Hello,
Wilson.
Wilson.
You
What a
scared me
twist.
to death.
What a twist.
I'm sorry, my dear. Didn't mean
Oh.
to frighten you. You're working late tonight.
Twist
A
on the fact you
pretty
thought he would
girl
be
like
evil,
you
but
shouldn't be wandering around all by yourself. Mind if I step in?
Of course not.
Thank you.
this starts great. I'm not gonna lie, this starts fucking great.
Audrey,
I'm
you
stoked
look
about
like
this game.
you could use a little company.
The twist man was that when he did that, it was like Johnny. You know, was I can't remember it was a
It's
Hitchcock
been
movie,
really nice this past week.
but you thought he would be the evil, but no.
Gorgeous.
Oh, she seems in discomfort for sure.
What was that? Please tell me we're not trapped in here.
Don't you worry, my dear. It's
Oh, he
just a
seems
little
gnarly.
short in the system.
He seems
Happening
gnarly.
a lot these past few days. No need to fret.
Shit.
Let's see what we can find. Come along now. Old Wilson will protect you.
Whoa. What a start. What a start. Not gonna lie, that's fucking crazy. Sorry. Oh, Wilson would protect you? Yeah, I bet you it will, man. Shit.
There we are. Just a few more switches to throw. Follow me.
I wonder
It
this
will
is
be
again,
perfectly safe.
this is a prequel. So, meaning it's before the first games happened. So, right now, what I really did like about the first game was the graphic style, the art style through the entire game. That it was very much that 2D 80s Looney Tunes graphic style. I really like that a lot. Um, and it came actually more apparent to me when we finished the game and we came to art style more like this. This is definitely more polished. This is definitely more polished. So of course this looks better. I mean, there is also 3 years apart of the games. So I mean, um, actually, actually, I will say there is one thing I forgot to mention. This game came out, but I'm playing on PS5. I'm playing on console, on PlayStation, and this game got short of a. I guess when it got released, it came out 2022 on PlayStation, as far as I can see in my notes. So there might have been a slight upgrade in the graphics because I think this games look. I mean, yeah, like a game that could come out, last year, this year. It really looks good. It really looks good, if you ask me. But I did enjoy the old Asta, but it could be because of the how to put it, the how the story is
Looks
made.
like
That now
someone's
we're in the
been
real
messing
world,
with
which we
the
ended up in the first game.
exhibits.
So who
There
knows?
should be something on each of these pedestals.
Oh, this is like the first puzzle in
Audrey,
the first game.
sweet Audrey.
Oh, he is creepy as
Do an
fuck.
old man a favor and go find them. I'll tend to the power.
This is completely like the puzzle in the first game where we start out finding, I think, 6 items. Oh, there is 6. My bad. I only saw 4 before. Okay, what do we have? Looks like a toy bear or Bendy character. Music note. I'm guessing it's kind of like the same things. I guess a wrench. First item found. And what is that? A book. A book. Now I can see it. Again, it is very dark graphically. That could be the music thing. Oh, if on the record, I thought it was the entire player. My bad. Okay, let's see. Illusion of Living, Joe Drew. So I believe, excuse me, we have 4 out of 6. Inkwell. I hope this will not be the last time I remember the wrench was the one that really did my head and I could not find. So hopefully we'll go a bit better this time. Give me a flashlight, that could be awesome. I want a flashlight. Could get this out, I think that could be the one. Is this kind of like a museum television? Is it cartoon? Yeah, it is. Seems like some kind of museum. Oh, there's a bear, toy. What was the last thing we needed? The animation of this game is great. The details now. Place? Most because I can't remember what the last thing was. Do we have the gear? We need the gear, that's the last thing. Let's just place all this. Gear, cock, whatever. Could have had an idea that there is a cog in there and gear in there. some noise going on in the background. Not bad. There it was, the last thing. The ritual. So we got a trophy, clean up the exhibit.
Only one thing left to do. Pull that switch.
Must be the one just behind us.
It is done.
Wilson?
Oh, Audrey. The things you've set in motion.
What's happening?
The ink is calling us, my dear. Can't you hear it?
What?
Don't fret. We're going home.
Stay back.
Listen to me, Audrey. Pay attention to these last words.
These last words of that ominous.
Because very soon, you will forget everything.
Let
Fuck.
go!
So now he seems like he changed appearance completely.
Come find me, and I'll show you your purpose. I'll show you the truth.
This can't be real.
And now, we die.
We okay, interesting.
What are you doing? Oh no!
Fuck. Welcome to Bendy and the Bendy and the Dark Revival for sure. And there you have the title. Welcome to Bendy and the Dark Revival, everyone. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So now we're okay. This is actually what I hoped for. This is very much what I hoped for. This is excellent. And now we get back to that
What's wrong with
again,
me?
to the 80s kind of movie theme, cartoon theme. Sorry.
What's wrong
Okay.
with me?
The graphics is very awesome. I like this style so much. It's actually more Borderlands.
happened to
Come to
you?
think of it. And I do like Borderlands. Not gonna lie, I do like Borderlands for one thing, the gunplay, the funny guns, and the humor, but also the art style. That's 100% for sure. I do appreciate a good art style. I do appreciate, when the devs behind it all, they actually want to do something else. Try to. I have a saying that I don't appreciate when devs, artists, musicians, whatever, they do things strange just for the sake of being strange, if that makes sense. That they actually have a purpose, and to me, this purpose is that they want to show an art style from the 80s, a cartoonish art style in a cartoon, so to say. Yeah, it makes perfect sense to make a horror game. Usually, cartoons and how these, if you look at it, are drawn, they're very child friendly. So to mix up the bag and make it a horror game, that's just brilliant. Excuse me. Every great story begins in a mystery. Although things may be dark at the start, the truth will illuminate your way. Don't be afraid of who you are. Fear only what you may become and banish it away. Your best pal. Pick up a memo. Okay, do we have to find a way out? So that's just whoa. That's okay. Who's crying? Can go down here, but it doesn't seem like the way to go. There must be an option with a ladder. I thought it was something to pick up there. Not bad. can we set? Okay, is there something with the controls I do not understand because I don't think it told us anything. View swing. That I was actually about to mention that before. I was a bit uncertain if it was just me being cuckoo from the bat. That it felt like when we walked, and I appreciate those details. That it actually feels like you're walking, not just stale, locked in motion. No, you can see the swing, the whipping of the character, and I do think that's awesome. Oh wait a second, it looks like those are missing. So I bet you that's what we need to do. We need to find those missing, what they call steps on the ladder. And if this game resembles anything, ah, okay. To Grant Cohen Accounting, please inform Mr. Drew that despite his insistence that the rumors of Joey Drew Studios going bankrupt are untrue, I want to remind him that if this studio does indeed fail, all equipment and experiments produced through our partnership by contract belong to the Gent Corporation. We will reclaim these assets forcibly if necessary. Alan Gray, CEO. Actually, let me just do one thing here. Mm, there we go. Mm, I don't see any letters, steps. I think we call it steps. Let's call it steps. In the first game, these bacon soup up. I didn't notice them from the beginning. I thought they were kind of, yeah, because I thought it was a shooter, so I thought that they were kind of health items. But later on, I did some research on it. And I found out that it was actually collectibles, so to say, sort of a collectible. Welcome home. Okay, I feel I'm missing out on something. It's definitely now we can see. It's definitely because yeah, we need to find those steps. Or where? Where the fuck are they? And it's not like because we need to remove some. I have that feeling that we'll find them in this mucky, oily water. I guess it ain't. You can't move anything here. Maybe the drawers, by the way. Search? Yeah. Go figure. There. Climb. There we have it. What a puzzle to begin with. Um, excuse me. Geez, you'd think I was drowning kittens. The way these people are looking at me. I've never seen such disappointment in a person's eyes. But this is the way of things. If management can't pay their bills, then the bank take the goodies back. Still, it does break me a bit knowing how much I love them. All cartoons. Uh, this place used to make. I love them old cartoons this place used to make. Sorry. Oh well, times change. Life moves on. Telly Western.
Attention, children of the machine.
Ah, okay.
This is Wilson, your friend, your protector. For 211 days, you've lived without the ink demon haunting your steps. I banished him away, tore his body in two.
Okay, let's just read this and we can progress on. Joey, Jack and I have been wondering if you could meet with us considering the current situation. We have been with you for many years, and we feel we have contributed to the success of Bendy in the past. Our interest is purely in keeping this company strong. We just want to help however we can. Let's talk, Samuel Lawrence.
In return, I ask just a little favor. Among you, there is a stranger, a young lady. Bring her to me.
I guess that must be us, right? I guess. This game looks so incredible right now. The ink drips, darkness is spread through the studio. The reaching shadows creep around you. Something's hungers for your corrupted flesh. It is close, so very close. It strains to grab you, choke you from behind. You'll feel its breath upon your neck. It is close. Ominous. Ominous. So, let's have a look on. Oops. Oh, shit. Interesting. This game starts great, not gonna lie. This game starts great,
I
sure.
just received a call. Joey Drew is dead. What a quiet end to an extraordinary life. Last I heard, he was staying in some cramped apartment downtown. You practically hear the rats through the telephone when he called me last April. In spite of that, old Joey sounded quite happy when last we spoke. More like the excited, hopeful young man I knew once upon a time. Well, farewell, my friend. What will become of your creations now?
It's not a cutesy game, that's for sure. Excuse me. Yo. Oh, this reminds me from the first game, an area, that area where we were looking for items for Angel. Actually, very much reminds me, sorry, of that area. Um, Heavenly Toys. Heavenly Toys gives games from Joey Drew Studios. Gotcha. I need to look more into Joey Drew Studios, see what else they got. It sort of seems that this is their main and kind of only franchise, but I must have made something else. I will admit it's one of my lesser known studios, though. Tend to like to nerd what the different studios they are making. Whoa. It seems like there's more combat in this game, and all we have a health bar to run and hide. How do we run? Let's wait it out. That was a funny thing from the first game. They could move this on our tail, and they could not find us in this spot. Shit. Okay, that was a jump scare, for fuck's sake. Do I dare exit this now? Motherfucker. Low on health, grab a snack. Okay, now it actually looks like the bacon soup is health items in this game. Funny enough. Low on health, grab a snack. Survival will mean some dangerous situations. When you're low on health, you'll need to eat. Excuse me. Locate hidden food stashes all throughout the studio. Gotcha. I'm guessing, yeah, but I will bet you there is some food in this.
I wouldn't drink too much of that if I were you. It
Whoop.
helps patch you up.
Is
But
that
the
Angel again?
aftertaste, it's not so good. Easy now, I'm not gonna hurt you. It looked like you needed some help.
Don't touch me. What are you? Ugh, what is this horrible place?
Yeah, I remember my first day down here. I know, it's scary. But you're actually pretty lucky. The machine could have turned you into a searcher.
You mean that thing that attacked me?
No, that's a Piper. And he's part of a gang, so be careful.
I don't understand any of this. I can't think. It hurts.
You'll catch on pretty quickly, if you can stay alive. Lesson 1. Searchers don't have legs and they tend to swarm. Look, it's not good to stay in one place for too long around here. Keep moving, and stay close to the shadows. Take my advice. Head to the upper levels. It's safer there.
Can I come with you?
You can't. I'm sorry. I have a wolf. He doesn't care for strangers.
A wolf?
Like I said, you'll catch on. Good luck. I hope we meet again. Oh, and one more thing. Above everything else, stay away from the ink demon.
What's an ink demon?
Well, you'll know him when you see him. He likes to smile, and he kills anything that moves.
Wait! What's your name?
They call me Alice. I'm not very fond of it.
I'm Audrey.
Well, Audrey, welcome to the studio.
Don't think I feel that welcome, to be honest. Another trophy. Welcome to studio. Meet up with an old friend, Alice. Oh, wait a second. How was it again? Alice, Angel. I think that was the same. I'll take it. I rolled a good one. My bad. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. Let's go and get this. More really? Around here it's just best to stay out of sight. Don't ever go running into some place if you don't know what's in there. If you attack a problem head on, you're going to find yourself in trouble, and that's just foolish. You gotta watch, listen, and when the time is right, push forward. Your best pal. Who's our best pal actually? I wonder. Okay, I guess if it's gonna resemble the first game, this is the exit. This is where we will end the current level. Um, so it might be a good idea too, if I can remember it. And that's where we find the exit. Well, I'm guessing the game will spur us on, so it shouldn't be that much a matter. I forgot to mention before when we were listening to the. Once again, this is so cool that the mirrors actually are mirrors. It's a great detail. So many games they have left out on, if you ask me.
Yeah, so those Gent Corporation boys are kind of strange. Every time I come back to work, they put in even more of their pointless gadgets. Last week, they built some kind of, I don't know, electrical towers over near Animation Alley. This week, they added security codes for opening doors. Jeez, what kind of work do they think we do here anyways? Last I checked, we make toys and silly cartoons. This ain't Fort Knox, you know what I mean? Now, it's my job to look over these shipping invoices and remember about your random numbers? Yeah, no freaking thank you. I'm just gonna record the door code here so we don't forget it. Alright. 451.
Oh,
451.
451.
Mr. Drew, Mr. Gray asks, you didn't hear it from me, okay?
Once again, that was a thing that I figured out a little too late in the first game. That I thought those recordings, I didn't pay that much attention to them, but it's a mistake by me. I didn't pay that much attention. Usually, lore and all that, and it's never been a big deal for me in games. Never really cared as much. I think I just want to get back to playing the game and all. I found out, whoa, and that actually he sees everything. Shit, actually was way more important than I thought. If you get the
It
clue
seems
for
that Archgate
progressing.
Studios, in all its misplaced admiration, was so eager to absorb the life's work of that crooked charlatan Joey,
Oh shit.
they didn't fully realize what they had acquired. Call it fate that I just happened to be there on the loading dock that morning when the delivery boys dropped one of the crates. It smashed open, and inside there was something truly special. A mass of yellow steel and beautiful rivets. Some kind of machine. No one knew what it was, so the fools put it on display for all to see. But I could tell that this crude device held secrets. Secrets that could be mine.
What? Did our hand just turn more? Okay, permanent. Okay, so there is kind of an upgrade system to this one. That's new permanent. Increase your max stamina. Okay. Oh, we could have used upgrade of stamina in the last game for sure. We in fights, the fight in the first game didn't feel good at all. So I'm curious if there will be something else like this. But when I say it doesn't feel good, it is what it is. It's not a first-person shooter game or anything. It's a walking sim. So I get that the devs might not have used that much time and effort on it. Also, to be frank, there is, as I see it, there is a certain amount of time when you produce a game, when you develop a game. I would prefer that they would, as they did, ramp up the art style, making it more appealing to the eye, so to say. Because that was that's the thing of the game, that they should use more time there and not waste time of thing that's enough to do with the game. It's fine, the details there, but what I really like about this game compared to the first one is also the first game. Sometimes it was like a lot of copy pasting, so to say. The areas looked the same. Not a complaint, but it's just the fact that that's how it looked. But it still it was an awesome art style. The game was not that long, so you would get, how to put it, bored and annoyed about that fact. It had a appropriate length. I don't know if that's the wrong way. It had an appropriate length. But this game, at the moment, my first impression is for sure that this is the same game, just better. And that's, if you ask me, that's how a sequel should be. Or this is a prequel, but a sequel. The next game in the mix. That's exactly how it should be. The same good experience, just better. Maybe with some tuning, but like they've always put in the upgrading system. I like that. But I will come back to the series, to play what I enjoyed from the first one. Hopefully, get some surprises. So, for now, at least at the moment, they have surely reached my expectations. Oh, motherfucker. is
that
this?
a happy work environment needs a place where you can sit back and enjoy something tasty. I'm Joey True, and you're standing in our grand, expensive new employee break room. My company family always deserves the best. By partnering with Briar Label and Tasty Bens, I'm able to provide the most delicious treats at a very cheap cost to our workers. Pull up a chair and chow down, my friends.
It's bacon soup again, cheese sandwich and sprouts, 15 cents. Amy Bourgogne with potatoes and greens. Plate left, sold out. Good luck in Rio. Audrey will miss you. Love the kitchen staff. No outside food. Today's menu. Gotcha. It's now in the canteen, so it seems. What's this? I'm guessing we'll be finding some kind of tool to break down the walls. I guess. I wonder. We don't have a stash or anything. We just eat everything we find on our way. It might be foolish because I have that feeling that when the game gives you a ton of, items. Yeah, okay, like the items. I was about to say health items, but now it's just in general items. Gunpowder, yeah, battery casing. Oh, that was half-eaten. We don't want that then. Then it's usually because a boss fight comes up, and it's actually cool for walking sim. Again, I look at this walking sim horror game. It was like pretty cool that I put in boss fights. I did not expect that in the first one, for sure. Okay, this is where we came in, right? Or no, this is not where we came in. It's a whole nother area. That's perfect. Oh wait a second. It is. I think it is. I just got sidetracked on myself. Yeah, isn't that the cart? Yeah. Okay. I got lost in the scenery. My bad. Animation employees lounge animation department. Let's go. Check this area out. Okay. Peek. Peek around. Okay, gotcha. Okay, peek around the corner. Gotcha. Okay. I thought it was some sort of peek inside if there is a box or something.
I'm ready for something different in my career. I've built steel companies from the ground up, dabbled in petroleum, even tried political office once. That Nathan Arch, they used to say. He's got the magic touch. But I'm hungry for a bit of fun, I think. Something both the masses and I can enjoy. My son suggested movies. Open a studio. Now, I love a good film as much as anyone, but the magic of animation...
Let's just quickly read this. Sorry. Management has come up with a new way to reward us employees. Instead of paying out bonuses or overtime, started handing out these little tokens that you can spend in company vending machines. Besides that, these tokens ain't got a value of any kind, obviously. A lot of people didn't like the idea. But the best part about the whole thing is that within a week, someone figured out how to make the fake tokens that fools the vending machines. We started calling the fake ones slugs. Now I can't remember the last time I ever seen a real token around here. Them slugs are everywhere. Probably cost the studio a ton of money in snacks alone. Hudson Doyle.
Now there's something special. My old friend Joey knew the thrills of bringing characters to life. Rest his soul. Maybe with a bit of elbow grease and a small cash investment, I can resurrect the past.
locked again? This
let's
is
see.
getting old.
I got a bunch of keys. We can break the lock, no objective. So I'm guessing we need to craft some sort of weapon, eh? Oh, this is, yeah, in here. Gotcha. I'm guessing also, couldn't we just remove these barrels and crates? Gen card required, okay. So we can't do anything there. What the
Looks
fuck?
like he's having a bad day.
Demon follower. I'm guessing when we find that item to break the locks, then we'll also be able to break the walls. I'm just gonna check it's not because we need to craft. Nope. Not by the looks of it, that is. Didn't we go down here? No, maybe not actually. Yeah.
Audrey, it's Alice.
I
Can
think
you
I
hear
maybe,
me?
yeah, sidetracked myself before.
Hello?
Audrey? I'm so glad you're all right.
Alice, I think you and I have very different definitions of all right.
Where are you?
Animation department entrance? But it's locked up tight.
Good. That means you're heading up. Look for anything you can use to break in. Maybe there's a gent pipe nearby. What was that?
There's something in here.
Audrey, find that gent pipe. Now.
Okay. What's something look like? Oh. What's that? Nope. Hide away, hide away, hide away, hide away. Find the gent pipe, she said. Okay, there is a marker there. Follow the marker. The pipe is in the person there, yeah.
There's the gent pipe. Way too dark in there. Need to get the lights working first.
Okay, priorities. Excuse me. Let's get the lights working first. Gotcha.
Who's in there?
What?
Open up. If I find you, I'm gonna rip your face off.
Best way to avoid trouble is not being seen. Remain crouched to stay low and keep your footsteps from being heard. Watch your enemies careful so you may pass through safely. If something detects you, find a place to hide or get away fast. Oh, the enemies also got a good upgrade on the left for sure. He is very inky.
Missing a fuse. Let's see if I
Gotcha.
can find one.
Find the fuse. Do we really need to go back out there again? Shit. He's just pissed. I have an idea on that table, there's a fuse. Nope, in here. We got this. We got this. Oh shit, it was not in this room. Balls. We need to go out then. We actually need to follow him. That was not that I was hoping for. Oh, we can use peek there. Gotcha. Oh, cool that the focus switches out. So where our crosshair is, that's where it focuses. Okay, that's an epic detail, guys. That's an epic detail. Just look. Then it's focusing. Okay, that's crazy. I've never seen that before in a game. Not to that not to that extreme. Yeah, that's how we run. I was curious before. Hold down the left stick. I'm not a fan when devs they use the left stick for that, or the sticks in general for running.
Kitchen's closed.
Shit. And it might just be me because I don't like the sticks.
This is my place.
And because of risk of
No one
stick
can
drift
take it
and all
away
that,
from
it's
me.
like they take a toll on them, enough of them. Or I mean, quite makes sense, but in this game, you R2, for example, it's that. It does make sense with the fact that you only have so many fingers you can use. Ah, bag of bacon soup. There's the fuse. I wonder what I'm guessing this is all for some upgrading. Maybe to construct a flashlight or something. There's a fuse stuck in a
Well,
cake.
happy birthday to me.
Gotcha.
What was that? Is anyone out there?
Nope, nobody's out here. Is there anybody out there? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Just forget about it. Oh, can we? It's gonna go wrong. We're being chased. We're being so much chased. I do not like this. I do not appreciate this. I don't like it. I don't. Did we make it? It's a bit odd that you can do this, but okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That. Okay, all of a sudden we're in a cupboard. They can't find us anymore. Put in the fuse. And we should be golden.
Lights are on. Time to get that gent pipe.
Gotcha. Actually, if you're clever, fast about it.
At the end of every crumbling empire, you gotta hide the treasures. Mr. Cohen brought me in to catalog and secure some of Joey Drew's more special assets in places no one will ever find them. Sure, that sounds completely legal, right? Anyway, I'll be leaving some clues around so we can find them later. Just remember, this nonsense wasn't my idea. So, here's my first little hint.
We're playing with fire, no questions about it. First gent comes here and puts the thick, heavy pipes over everyone's head. Must weigh a ton. Then Joey opens up the place for tours and to the general public. I'm really thinking this through, for Pete's sake. Sammy's music department is constantly flooded, and while I was giving a tour last week, we almost lost a whole dang wall when a valve blew out. Stupid tour group. Applauded thinking it was part of the show. I know Joey's looking to drum up some cash lately, but this is just this is just asking for a disaster to strike. One good accident, and that's going to be a landslide of trouble. Hudson Doyle, gotcha.
I finally found a use for those silly motivational posters here in the atrium offices. They're sure to make quite an impact. Oh God, I can't believe I just said that.
And we got the gen pipe.
At least now I can defend myself.
True. Armed and ready. A weapon for many uses. Your all-in-one purpose for surviving dangers. The gen pipe has many useful functions and upgrades once you find the right parts and schematics. Cool. That's actually going to be cool. To use, press R2 to attack enemies and break objects. Gotcha. But I think that... Can we have... Is there save options here? Yeah. I will, guys... This has been awesome. This has been very awesome. Save the game. And then I will... Also... want to check out how this... Do we start off the exact same part? Area. Just to get a feel of how this works out. Yeah. This has been awesome for sure. For real, this has been very awesome. I have enjoyed the start of this game, and for real, I can't wait. Rip you up. Shit. Would you let me finish what I was talking about? Oh, we can loot. This has been for real awesome. This is already starting out great. Not gonna lie, this started out great. So make another save. Kill that first boss. Not boss, enemy. This excuse me. This seems so good already. I'm not gonna lie, this seems very, very, very entertaining. So I'm looking very much forward to continue playing this and make it into a full series, full playthrough. So I hope. Let's see how it goes. I already have some other playthroughs in the making. Need to get back to some of them as well. So guys, let me know in the comment section how you feel about this game already. If it's something you want to see more of, or just the style, maybe the genre or anything, let me know in the comment section. Also, if you just have some suggestions of games you want me to play, to see, it could be whatever. I'm not picky when it comes to that. I'm a variety gamer. I enjoy a whole variety of different load of different games. So there's not a particular genre or game that I say I do not want to touch with a 10-foot pole. Some games genres I'm bigger at than others, but in general, I really like every type of game for sure. I like every type of game. I have no certain games that I do not prefer to play. So guys, thanks so much for joining today. If you like what you've seen, I appreciate a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and also the membership option. Thanks guys. Hit the notification bell, then you'll see what I do. Take care guys. Make a good start for the day. See you all. Bye.